So this says 30%. I don't know if that's like map completion or what. That seems like a good amount. Seems like 2 sessions, 30%. That ain't bad. And we're gonna jump in and figure out what the heck was going on. Last time we defeated the third boss, so to speak. Right? That's more or less what happened. And we have the sweet Spanish guitar going right here. I forgot about that. Actually, I don't know if it's just me, but the game feels loud to me today, so I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. Okay. I appear to be hurt or whatever. I have the poison, not poison. You have an issue problem. But that's okay. We didn't really explore this whole zone last time. As you can see by these empty halls I never went through. So that's the plan for today to start. And I feel like I could go and get myself healed of my... what's the word they call it? Guilt? That's not the dodge button in this game. Darn. Okay. We want to go up first, if possible. I opened up a bunch of elevators, right? Yes. Did we ever see what was over here? Oh, I probably just had to do like a big slam or something. Okay. It's been a while. A whole week. But yeah, it was a holiday weekend today, which was nice. As someone who enjoys an extra day off. Even if it's just a little bit. Does this kill me? Yes. So it seems like there's going to be like a bridge of some kind that needs to be built for that. Kind of forgot about the teleporter. That's alright. Oh, their tail actually hurts. Somehow we didn't run into that last week. That's not the parry button. God dang it. God dang it, me. Heck. Oh. This is gonna open that, isn't it? Why? I wonder why I didn't do this last time. Doing weird shit last week, I guess. I suppose we were kind of towards the end of the stream, and I was like, ooh, I want to make sure to do this. Anyway, I keep saying, holiday weekend. I spent my holiday weekend playing Netrunner most of the day yesterday. That was my big, ooh, it's a weekend, ooh, there's something going on, I'm gonna go fucking do this thing. Had a great time. Surprise, surprise, I enjoy Netrunner. I am disappointed that hurt me. Alright, we're playing sloppy. At least I can parry a man. can't parry this guy, apparently. Oof. Well, we're definitely gonna die, because I feel like I'm very bad at playing this game right now. That's right, gotta get back into the flow. Alright, we bought all the stuff from the shop guy. Open up that. A little curious why I didn't open that up last time, but it's fine. The heal thing is past this guy. Let me just hit the healing point. Thank you. Oh. Right, I don't have a double jump or something. I need a jump of some kind. Alright, so there was a reason I could not go through this. What was it? A gate. Okay. Slowly but surely, we will remember what is going on and where we were going. Well, that one looks like a dead end, so we've done that. Looks like I probably could have taken a shortcut. That's okay. I never went this way. Why? Who knows? Oh. Okay. Which one goes where? The one on the far right cannot be the top one. I think the middle one is the one that needs to be up at the top. Means this one might work here. Let's try this one here. We're gonna try the one on the right kind of halfway. Oh, we want that one where it is. What does this one do? Opens the door. Okay. Worked out. Hell yeah. First try, baby. Alright, what did I get? The something? Scorched Lily, was it? Double fire resist. Ooh. Maybe if I can ever get these knots to actually... I got multiple knots, and I just need to find the person that lets me start using them. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Okay. I can't get up high enough for this, can I? No. Oh. Wait, there was an up from that room? There's an up from here somewhere. Seems more like you fall down. Unless I'm gonna get like a way to fly at some point. Well, crumbum, alright. Go left there because I don't know how to deal with those chains yet still. Same with that one. I guess I'm more locked out of this area than I had thought I was. Okay. Turns out there was not that much left to explore here without getting more abilities. That's alright. I'll just talk about some more netrunner. Yeah, I went to a tournament. That was what I spent like my entire Sunday doing. And the funny thing is, I got like my best results. I got 3rd place out of the 12 people who were there for it. Which is like very definitely the best I've ever placed at any kind of tournament for netrunner. But it was also like I was, let's say, not confident in my corp deck, to say the least. Oops. I ended up, basically I got 3rd place and I ended up, out of the 6 rounds, my corp went 2-1 and my runner went 2-1. So I won, you know, 2/3 of my games. Not bad. But the thing that got so fucking silly about it was, we got the new sword. I have all these like slammy things I can do now in theory. Let's do a little more clean-up-y, exploration-y stuff. There's definitely some slammy shit somewhere around here. But yeah, so my corporation did better than I expected it to. In large part because, frankly, the way my corp was structured really was just... It kind of does a little bit of shell game. As a shell game enjoyer, you know, that's chill. I'm always going to be fine by playing a shell game. But it had at least 2 actively is the wrong word. Just definitely bad cards in it. And the reason why is because when the new set came out, they printed a card called Touching or touch-ups, not touching anything, touch-ups. And touch-ups is a very neat card. It takes 2 clicks, you put 2 advancements on an advanceable card, so it does already have to be installed. Heck. But you also get to... I can't run on glass still. Yeah, we already had that. Weird. Words. Right. And you get to look at the runner's hand. And... Well, actually, first you name a card type that the runner would have. And then you get to look at their hand and make them shuffle up to 2 cards of the type you named back into their deck. And so I'm sitting there going like, because if you know me, which I know many of you do, you know I love to find me an awkward fucking combo. Well, there's a card that's been in the game for a bit that is a bad card. It is called, Complete Image. It is a, like, ooh, I should try to finish off the game with this card. That has always been what it looks like, or what it seems as though it is attempting to do. And, you know, it's not like end the game kill cards haven't existed in the game. In fact, they printed a new one. It's pretty good. Not in Jinteki, of course, but that's not the point. The point is, this has been in Jinteki a long time. It has a bunch of guardrails on it, which is one of the reasons it seems kind of bad. And it's just this card that, like, I looked at it forever going, I could never use this. But touch-ups... I guess I should... The reason that it seems so bad, it has a whole bunch of... Ooh. It has a whole bunch of, guardrails to kind of prevent you from... Oh, that's kind of cool. It has a bunch of guardrails to prevent you from being able to just, like, end the game really easily. Which meant that the way to set up an attempt to make this work requires the runner to have at least 3 points scored, which is already not very good for me. They need to have made a successful run on their last turn. That part's fine. But they also then I need to know what the fuck is in their hand. Because the way Complete Image works is it says, name a card, do 1 net damage. If the named card is trashed by that damage, repeat this effect. So you can imagine, hey, if I know all the cards in their hand, then I can name the cards in their hand. If I hit them, I get to name another card, and since I know their whole hand, I can kill them that way, because they'll run out of cards, and when you run out of cards, and then take a damage, that kills you. And so with touch-ups, taking 2 cards out of their hand, and revealing their hand to me, that is a great way to try to set it up, other than all the other pieces that need to be in place already, right? So I really, really wanted to make this combo work. It is still a bad combo. The deck was fine, to be fair. I was using the deck. I was doing perfectly fine stuff with the deck. It won me plenty. It won 2 out of 3 games, despite the fact that it's not the greatest deck. But that combo is something I had been, like, trying to pull off. Not even necessarily at the tournament, but just in general on this deck. And had been wildly unsuccessful and was just like, I'm just going to bring this deck to the tournament because I want to do this combo once. And then I'm never going to play this deck again. Spoilers, I did not successfully do the combo at the tournament. Because it's bad. It is bad. It is actively bad. It is too hard to make happen. Despite having something that actually finally supports it again. Or now. Not again. But that meant that, like, I was not confident in my Corp deck because I knew that I was trying to do this dumb thing that, frankly, is not really worth doing. My runner deck, on the other hand, I hadn't spent a lot of time playing the deck, and it is a kind of complex deck. I was playing a Bling Seb deck. Bling is a new console that lets you draw cards out of your deck kind of temporarily. And then if you don't use them, then they go into the wastebasket, so to speak. The cool thing is the way you get those cards is by... Just a moment. There we go. I don't remember what's down here. The way that you get those cards to draw, that like temporary draw, is by playing cards for free. Or rather, installing cards without paying money. And Seb is a very neat identity that says whenever you take a tag, assuming you don't have a tag, then you can install a connection type resource from your hand, paying 2 less. And there's a lot of connections that cost 2. So the deck is based around just kind of frequently doing these take a tag, install something for free, draw through my deck to get a bunch more things kind of installed quickly, right? Get my setup going in a kind of a quick way. Really cool, really fun deck. Kind of complex with some of the, like, interactions. And so I definitely was not playing as quickly as I wish I could. But that deck, is just so much fucking fun. I didn't come up with the idea, but I did kind of rebuild the deck, from memory after playing someone else's version of it, rather. How do I get these? Where's a bell in this area? There it is. God dang it. Thought I would grab the edge of that thing, but I guess you can't grab the edge of those platforms. Go. Thing for me. 2,000 tiers. Hell yeah. I think that's another one to the right. That should be a down zone to somewhere we've never seen. But yeah, that sub deck is super, super fun. Every once in a while you end up taking a turn that's like fucking like 8 or 9 clicks instead of 4 as you're just doing a bunch of goofy shit. How am I... Oops. I slipped. I know someone else was doing a similar sub deck to me. but I know they were definitely doing some different stuff than me too. I didn't see like their full list, but they were also playing a Bling Seb deck and doing some silly shit with it. But it's just, it's not a deck that like, how do I put this? It's kind of a deck that is more complex than you would expect to pilot, despite being rather straightforward in, like, game plan, if that makes sense. Why am I not fucking able to do this right now? My guy, what the fuck? Jump over, hit. Okay, now it's fucking moving. There we go. Getting back in the flow. Get some of that health back. Brand new area, huh? Oh no, we've been here. This is like early game area. Just getting here from somewhere else. Interesting. I was literally just taking a guess. Did not know that was there. I was just going like, oh, let's just do the drop down move. Funny. There's another, hey, I wish I had a double jump. Is there a bell in this area? And I just didn't know. Maybe up there, but I don't know how to get up. Hey man, you seen a bell anywhere? There's another thing that could use a bell. Interesting. I feel like it's got to be above here. Yeah, it's got to be in there. I don't have what I need to get to that bell, I guess. Probably don't need to keep going back, but I can fast travel to town from this thing. So we'll do that.